This is awesome.
Oh, hey, thank you.
I'm so excited.
Good, good. I don't know, because the dogs.
Because I saw the dogs.
You saw the dogs.
Yeah,
it's
they
exciting.
were cool.
No, there's so much to talk about here. First of all, you're very young. You're a young man.
22.
22 years old. You've already had, considerable success as an actor. You're doing well.
Not in life, in the film world. A little
In
bit.
film world, you're doing well. You just finished working on a film with Morgan Freeman, one of the icons of film. That must have been exciting.
Yeah, it was exciting. Morgan is like Mr. Freeman.
Yeah.
Let's not get carried away here.
Yeah. I call him Morgie.
Morgan.
Hey, Morgie.
Well, we did a movie called 10 Items or Less, and it's the opening of the movie is like a 10-page scene, like a 10-minute scene with just me and him in a van.
Right.
So I was like, I was nervous. It was just me and Morgan Freeman. I was like, there was no small talk.
Right.
Like there was never like, hey, where are you from? Right. Like he was just really about the work, which was awesome. But when we weren't running lines, he would just kind of look out the window.
Right.
And sing like hymns. Like things.
So it's the two of you alone in a van, and you're thinking the ice is going to crack at some point, and me and Morgan Freeman are going to have a cool conversation, and he's looking out the window singing hymns.
Yeah, it was like, I want to walk and God's heaven.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what to do, so I was just kind of like, cool. And then, but like never like where do you live? Where anything like that. So on the last day, he turns to me and he goes, Jonah, Bobona, banana, fana, fofona, me, my, mamona, Jonah. Like that? I'm not kidding. And I was like, I didn't know what to say, so I was just like, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Freeman.
But it gets crazier. Here's the crazy part. Is there's like a space after I say thank you, and then he goes, do mine. Do my name.
Yeah.
Like that. And I was like, well, that's a terrible impression, but...
I know.
But, so I was like, okay, Morgan, Bo Borgan, banana, fana, fo Forgan, me, my, Mo Morgan, like the worst. And then he was just like, all right. And then we never spoke again. That was the final words we had with each other.
You'll never speak again either.
No, we actually live together now.
And you're very happy. Well, speaking of where you live out in Los Angeles,
yes.
and you are starting to do well. You're getting some good parts here. Do you have a sweet ride in LA? Did you buy yourself a nice fancy car?
I bought a Toyota Prius, which is like a...
That's a good, responsible thing to do. The fuel-efficient hybrid.
Yes, sir. But it was more like for like financial reasons. I want to sound cool, like I bought it for like the environment, but it's cheap to buy gas because gas is so expensive. And but the thing is, I parked it outside my friend's house, and I walked out, and the whole side was keyed, and then on the hood, I know. Imagine with it was my car. It was even worse for me. And I was like, someone had keyed the word "gay" on the hood of the car.
Really?
I'm not kidding, man. In like huge letters, like just gay, like right on the hood of my car.
Right.
So I like didn't know what to do, and all these teenagers would walk by and kind of point and laugh at me when I was at a stop walk, and I was like, so I sat around with my friend, and I like literally just for hours, just what can I do? Like, how can I make this different? So my theory was, I keyed not on top of the gay.
Check it out.
When life hands you lemons, man.
Check it out, ladies. Not gay.
And then I was gonna write totally on top of the
Totally not gay. That'll really show them. Wow.
And I haven't gotten it fixed.
No one's gonna mock you now. Want to see my not gay ride? Now, you're from Los Angeles, obviously, but you went to school here in New York, is that right?
I did. I love New York. I would live here.
It's a good town.
It's the best town. Like, if I didn't have to live in LA for work, I would 100% live out here. And my friends came in from New York, and all my best friends that, like, since I was, like, 13 all live out here. And it's, like, the greatest place. And they came to LA, and, like, we had a wild time.
When you guys get together, do you revert to, like, 13-year-old antics?
Yes. I think beyond that, I'd say 4.
Right,
Except
4-year-old.
with a lot more booze.
Right.
When you were 4.
So you get together with these guys when they come to town, and then you go out and, like, what kind of stupid stuff do you do?
Well, one night, it was like, these are my best friends, and like, so like, since we were like 13, and we had too many cocktails.
Yes.
One too many, okay? And we go to this bar, and I had to pee, so I pee in the stall, and then as I'm leaving, I see my best friend Schmidt peeing in the urinal.
Mm-hmm.
And since we were 13, we've had this dumb game called Earthquake. Okay. When someone is peeing at a stall, you shake their shoulders really hard and yell "Earthquake," and it's mature.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I had I'm kind of like Wild West, rip-roaring drunk, and I shake him extraordinarily hard, and I'm yelling, "Earthquake, earthquake!"
Right.
And all I see next is just like his back like this.
Right.
What? Like that.
Right.
And he turns around, and it's Casey Affleck, the actor.
Ben Affleck's brother, Casey. It's not your friend.
No, it's not true.
So, what is Casey Affleck thinking?
So, first of all, he had pee on his pants.
Yeah, I would imagine he would. That's kind of what happens in an earthquake when you're urinating.
As you know, Conan.
Yes, as I know. I've been peeing in the earthquakes for many years. Did he take a swing at you or something?
He should, to Casey Affleck's credit, he is the nicest person on the planet. I deserved 10 punches in the face.
Right.
But he was just like, he wasn't even mad. It was like an existential crisis. It was like, why did this happen?
Why, sir? Why, I ask you? Why has this happened?
He just goes, why did you do that? I go, and I'm a little tipsy, and I thought you were my friend, Schmidt. And then he goes, why would you do that to your friend?
All excellent questions, by the way.
He was so
Superb
right.
questions, each one.
He's like a divine being.
Good
He
for
knew.
him. God bless that man.
And he was so nice. He was just so cool. So good. He's a great man.